Ask any man what kind of woman he wants, and he'll give you the usual answers. Loyal, beautiful, caring. But deep down, what every man really wants goes much deeper than that. It's not about looks, it's not about how she dresses, it's about how she makes him feel. Welcome to Men Don't Chase, where we break down real psychology, real attraction, and what actually builds strong relationships. Today, I'm breaking down the kind of woman every man secretly wants. The one that makes him feel something he can't find anywhere else. Understand this, and you'll never have to compete for a man's attention again. Stay locked in, because this one's pure truth. Now let's get into it. Number 1, a woman who brings peace, not pressure. Every man wants peace. It's that simple, but it's also that rare. A man spends his day fighting battles the world never sees. Work stress, self-doubt, silent expectations. When he comes home, he doesn't need another battlefield, he needs calm. That doesn't mean silence or submission. It means balance, knowing when to talk, when to listen, and when to let him breathe. Men don't fall for chaos. They fall for peace that feels like home. And when a woman gives that, she becomes unforgettable. Because peace is a luxury. And once a man feels it, he'll never trade it for drama again. If you ever wonder why some men stay loyal to certain women forever, it's not because she's perfect. It's because she gave him peace in a world that only gives him pressure. Number 2, a woman who respects his effort. Men crave respect more than attention because attention flatters him, but respect fuels him. When a woman recognizes his effort, even the small things, it hits him deeper than she'll ever know. When she says, "I appreciate you," it's not just words, it's oxygen. Every man wants to feel like his effort matters, that what he builds, protects, and sacrifices is seen, not taken for granted, not ignored. A man who feels respected by his woman becomes stronger, more focused, more masculine. But a man who feels constantly criticized, mocked, or compared, he starts to shut down, not because he stopped loving, but because he stopped feeling valued. Respect is to men what affection is to women. It's how they feel loved. A woman who gets that wins more than his heart. She wins his loyalty. Number 3, a woman who believes in his vision. Every man has a vision, a dream, a direction, something he's chasing. It might be big or small, but it's what gives his life meaning. And what men secretly want, more than looks or attention, is a woman who believes in that vision. Not someone who nags, doubts, or questions every move. Someone who says, "I see where you're going, and I've got your back." When a woman stands beside a man like that, it changes how he sees himself. He stops feeling alone in his fight. He starts fighting for her, not just for himself. Most people underestimate how powerful a woman's belief can be. A man who feels supported will move mountains. A man who feels doubted will lose motivation. It's not about submission, it's about alignment. When she aligns with his mission, she becomes part of his legacy. Number 4, a woman who's feminine, not fake. A lot of women mistake femininity for weakness. It's the opposite. Feminine energy is powerful because it complements masculine energy. Men don't want another competitor. They want contrast, softness, warmth, care, emotional intelligence. When a woman can stay calm instead of combative, patient instead of prideful, nurturing instead of needy, that balance pulls a man in naturally. The world already hardens men. The right woman softens him without making him weak, and that's rare. Because most people today play emotional games, pretending, controlling, performing. But authenticity always wins. Men aren't looking for perfect makeup or constant validation. They're drawn to a woman who's secure in who she is. Not loud, not desperate, just centered. That quiet confidence is magnetic. Number 5, a woman who values loyalty over attention. Attention is easy to get. Loyalty isn't. Every man notices how a woman moves when he's not around, how she talks about him, how she handles other men's attention, And trust me, he's paying attention to that. The woman who protects his name, defends his absence, and stays solid even when things get hard. That's the kind of woman men respect deeply, because real men don't expect perfection, they expect loyalty. Not just don't cheat loyalty, but energy loyalty. Loyalty in tone, action, and presence. And once a man feels that, his guard drops. Because loyalty is the one thing he'll never beg for, but the one thing he'll give his whole world to when he feels it. Number 6, a woman who has her own life. Here's something most women don't realize. Men are not attracted to women who orbit their world. They're attracted to women who have their own purpose, passion, direction. When a woman has her own path, she becomes a mirror, not a shadow. She inspires him to rise, not settle. She challenges him without nagging, supports him without chasing. Men don't want to carry a woman. They want to build with one. Someone who's independent but still knows how to connect. Because the truth is, men fall hardest for the woman who can be happy without them, but chooses to be with them. That's strength. That's attraction. Finally, what every man secretly wants isn't complicated. He wants peace, respect, loyalty, belief, and balance. The woman who gives that becomes unforgettable. Not because she's the loudest, but because she's the calmest in a world full of noise. Men don't crave chaos. They crave connection, the kind that feels like home. So if you ever wonder what kind of woman every man wants, it's the one who makes him feel grounded in a world that keeps trying to shake him. This is Men Don't Chase. Stay grounded, stay focused, stay untouchable.